Welcome to the world's most dangerous and fastest industrial crushers. Machines built to obliterate anything. From cars and concrete to wood and waste, nothing stands a chance. But here's the twist. Destruction fuels recycling, giving new life to what seemed useless. Excavators use hydraulic arms, delivering over 20 to 30 tons of pressure to flatten cars. Once compacted, vehicles are sent to shredders where magnets and eddy currents separate metals and plastics. This process recovers up to 90% of materials, reducing the need for new mining and making recycling both efficient and cost-effective. This German-built chipper packs a diesel engine pushing 420 horsepower, delivering 1,800 Newton-meters of torque. Christian Supper makes heavy trunks crumble like matchsticks. Precision hydraulics ensure steady feed, while reinforced blades maintain efficiency hour after hour. Industrial design done right. This shredder munches a gas tank faster than someone crushing a soda can after a barbecue. Forget the gym. 120,000 foot-pounds of torque makes even CrossFit jealous. It's oddly funny watching what once fueled cars now reduced to scraps, destined for recycling bins. The VTNRP 2000 rail processor delivers up to 200 tons of cutting force, powered by a high-torque hydraulic system. Its jaws slice hardened steel like butter, while the European build guarantees durability. It's engineered efficiency where raw energy meets precision control. The bike and engine clearly lost today's battle against the shredder. But don't worry. They'll soon return as soda cans, tools, or even parts of a new car. Shear recycling makes defeat surprisingly useful. As someone who's stood by shredders for decades, the M85 impresses me. It doesn't stall, even when aluminum rolls kick back. That torque management saves gearboxes and keeps crews safe. With RP2000 handling oversized steel, operators get efficiency without risking downtime or accidents. Darmstadt's German-built shredder uses a 710 horsepower diesel engine, delivering 177,000 foot-pounds of torque. Its twin-shaft system handles 80 tons per hour, chewing industrial waste with efficiency. Safety interlocks and hydraulic cooling keep it stable under heavy loads, making it an engineering masterpiece. Every grain of sand, once part of stone, journeys through Wink Inkien's Idaho plant. 200 tons each hour refined into order. Life's like that. Rough pieces pass through pressure, shaped and cleaned until they fit. What looks chaotic becomes purpose when guided with steady hands. Watch the GCV280 unleash raw power, its jaws folding twisted steel like paper under 280 tons of relentless pressure. Every piston stroke echoes like thunder, reminding us that in this cinematic ballet of hydraulics, metal stands no chance against Spanish precision. Seeing Moros HP1100 at Bradford reminds old workers how scrap once piled high, rusting slowly in forgotten yards. Now, within minutes, this machine transforms chaos into clean cuts. It feels like time compressed, decades of decay reversed in the blink of steel jaws. At first glance, it looks like the excavator is just giving the building a shower. But every splash of water reduces dust, protecting lungs. And the rubble? Soon it'll return as roads, cheap pipes, or even playgrounds. Destruction with purpose. Like a scene ripped from a tense documentary, the Branneberg's steel jaws close with unstoppable force. Each crunch echoes like thunder, turning once proud vehicles into silent cubes. The atmosphere hums with raw power, leaving viewers breathless, as though witnessing nature's own industrial storm. Recycling old tires reduces the massive landfill problem they cause, as tires take centuries to decompose. Reclaimed rubber and metal significantly lower environmental impact, while supporting a circular economy that keeps resources in use. Whoa! The ES60/120 chews massive timber chunks like pretzels. With two-stage cutting, what once took hours vanishes in seconds. You don't expect waste wood to surrender so quickly. But this shredder makes recycling feel like watching raw strength dressed in precision. That Volvo B7 RLE once carried students, workers, whole neighborhoods across Denmark's roads. Now its diesel heart rests silent as shears slice the body. Yesterday's daily ride becomes today's recyclable treasure. Recycling proves endings aren't just losses, they're chances for something durable to begin again. something oddly satisfying about watching AZ50 HD chew up a steel drum. The steady rhythm, the crunching sound, the way 47mm blades slice clean. It's like stress relief in industrial form. Recycling feels less boring when destruction looks this organized and efficient. Once, these circuit boards carried the voices of dial-up modems and the glow of bulky desktops. Now, inside SSI's quad, they become fragments. It's strange, watching yesterday's memories reduced to bits, only to be reborn as raw material for tomorrow's innovations. There's something oddly satisfying about the Hamel 950DK shredding through massive rubber. The rhythm feels almost like chopping firewood, only louder and bigger. It's the kind of video you play on loop because breaking down waste never looked this enjoyable. Max in India's shredder runs smooth, but workers must never forget safety. Shards can ricochet when feeding copper or radiators. Helmets, gloves, and shields aren't overkill. They're essentials. The beauty of recycling lies not just in recovered metals, but in every operator going home unharmed. That sneaker didn't just lose a game, it lost the whole season in one bite. The shredder chomps down like it's hungry after gym class. Somewhere, a treadmill's laughing, knowing it survived longer than those shoes. Recycling never looked so sarcastically satisfying before.
Viskas ir per tą skubėjimą. Viskas per tą skubėjimą.
Wow, didn't expect a homemade shredder to chew that log like candy. The sheer bite force makes jaws drop, reminding us that sometimes raw experiments push boundaries faster than polished designs. That first crunch is pure, no-way energy on replay.
Įsivaizduok, kas būtų buvę, jeigu mes būtumėm neužvirinę nuo rato. Jis būtų išvažiavęs.
Pati užges. Nu tai bėgiau.
The LaFour 900 mobile shear delivers nearly 900 tons of cutting force with its 7,000mm T-box. Powered by a robust diesel engine, it handles scrap steel with precision, balancing torque and stability for non-stop recycling performance trusted across European scrapyards. Watching the Wayma ZMK40 Chew PET bottles is oddly funny, like a German blender with an attitude. Those bottles thought they'd retire quietly, but nope, straight into the shredder. Recycling isn't just serious business. Sometimes it's comedy where plastic gets its final punchline. The Type 9 Dopstadt reminds us that even waste holds value. Slowly tearing trash apart, it proves endings are not destruction, but transformation. Like life's struggles, pressure can reshape what's broken into something useful, giving forgotten fragments a chance to serve once more. Wow, the Wayma WL4 turns a thick beam into chips in seconds. That 22 kilowatt drive pushes blades with such force it feels unreal. You expect struggle, resistance, maybe sparks, but instead you see effortless precision, pure German engineering flexing without breaking sweat. The VB750D eats aluminum like it's popcorn at a ball game. Blink once and that frame's gone. Poof. Honestly, if machines ever had cheat codes, this beast's running unlimited power mode. Just don't try feeding it your soda can. The Willibald shredder runs a 540 horsepower diesel engine with torque above 160,000 foot-pounds. Its twin-shaft design turns logs into uniform chips at nearly 70 tons per hour. German engineering ensures hydraulic stability, cutting vibration and preventing rebounds from hardened knots during long runs. This beast chews aluminum so fast, it makes your blender look like a kid's toy. With 600 horses under the hood, the GFS 6000's only diet is scrap metal. And trust me, it never skips meals at the recycling buffet. The Lindner Uraco 75 DK shredder breaks mixed waste into smaller fractions. After shredding, materials pass through sorting systems to recover metals, plastics, and wood. This process increases recycling efficiency while lowering landfill volumes. The Liebherr 524 loader with a 2 cubic meter bucket and 2.5 meters width feeds the SBR3 recycling screen flawlessly. A 15 by 15 millimeter mesh separates wet soil and sand efficiently. Despite sticky material, throughput stays steady, no clogging, thanks to German-engineered design precision. Industrial book shredders reduce bulky volumes into fine strips, making recycling easier. Shredded paper is pulped and reused to produce packaging or new paper products, saving trees and energy compared to fresh paper production. Once, farmers flipped compost with pitchforks under the sun, waiting months for piles to breathe. Now, Comtech's Austrian-built Top-Turn X series compresses seasons into weeks, turning yesterday's scraps into tomorrow's soil. It's the same cycle, only faster, cleaner, and strangely more poetic. You've seen cars crushed, wood shredded, and rocks obliterated. But the real question is, what's next? Comment your pick below, then hit like, subscribe, and the bell. Maybe your idea will star in the next video.